Deagle should be everyone's go-to choice when it comes down to the eco round. Because when you're at the eco round, you don't have much money. So if you can buy a Deagle with half armor or even without armor, you can still make kills if you hit accurate enough. Because Deagle has the ability to make one-shot kill. So which means if you are a really good Deagle player, you can still win the round. Like you have much higher chance to win the eco round. So how can I be a great Deagle player? So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I train myself to be a great Deagle player. And for the players who have zero experience of using Deagle, the first thing you need to do is just go to some like workshop map you usually train, just hitting bolts with Deagle. You just want to feel the rhythm of the Deagle. Just like feel it, feel it. It's more about feeling. Because Deagle is not like Glock or USP. You can just hit bing, 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 like this. So for Deagle, you need to understand the rhythm of this gun. Like you should be hit like ba ba ba. You cannot hit ba 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 because then that's gonna be like your bullet will go fucking everywhere. So if you have zero experience of Deagle, you should understand the rhythm and the time between each shot. And now let's get a little bit more advanced. So the second thing you should train is your peeking skill with your Deagle. With a Deagle, you don't really want to get into the gunfight with your opponent. Because when you have a gunfight in a close distance with your opponent and you only have a Deagle on your hand and your opponent has an M4 or an AK, then if you cannot make headshot in the first shot, you are possibly gonna lose this gunfight really quick. So in this case, you want to use your pick advantage if you are using Deagle. Because if you cannot hit your opponent with your first pick, you can always make a second pick or third pick. So you have much more chance to hit your opponent or making a headshot with your Deagle. So this is how I train the picking skill of Deagle. Just go on some workshop map that has the walls, and then you just can pick from the wall. And there's one thing I want to mention about the pick. So when you pick, don't do a big pick. Do a small pick. You don't want to show too much of your body to your opponent and let them hit you. Because in CS, when people hit you, it's going to slow you down a lot. So it's going to give you a hard time to do a repick. And the final thing I'm training for my Deagle is do a little bit aim swinging training. What do I mean by that? Aim swinging. So for this training, you can put your crosshair either left or right of your opponent's head or the both's head, and you can just swing to the right or swing to the left, and you want to make a headshot while you're swinging left or swinging right. The reason for this training is when you pick, you might not have a perfect crosshair placement. So when you don't have a perfect crosshair placement, then you need to do a little bit of adjustment, right? So in that scenario, you need to swing your crosshair a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right to do those little adjustment. After you have combined those three things together, you will get this result. Have you guys noticed for these two clips, my crosshair placement was not perfect at all. This was my original crosshair placement. And then I did a little bit of adjustment, a little swing. And I did the same adjustment for this clip. After you know all these stuffs, the last thing you should do is just go to some deathmatch and just using Deagle, just playing numbers of deathmatch.
Yeah, let's go. All right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay.
And also in competitive match, just buy Deagle in the eco round sometimes, and just get it better in the real game. And that's all I have for this video. If you found these things helpful, please drop a like, subscribers. Please drop a like and a sub, and I'm really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.